Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And it is time. It is time.
Let's play B-Mix.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah!
Scream his name. B-Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Mix.
Wow! It is time for B-Mix. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Sploosh. Yeah, and that Kraken will be released on Saturday.
against the New Jersey Devils.
Oh, that's right. Steve's going, and it's a battle of his old team that he likes and the new team that he
New
likes.
versus old, and I realize it's going to be a cluster after get into Seattle, though.
Why?
Mariners are playing, Sounders are playing,
right.
and the Kraken are playing.
Wow, well, at least it's on the other side of the city.
Yeah, but you still got to drive into the city.
And you're coming from the south, so
I'm effed.
Yeah, you'd better show up at, like, I don't know what time the game is, but show up about 10 a.m. and then just make a day of it.
Well, the Mariners are playing at 6-ish.
Okay.
Kraken play at 7-ish, and the Sounders are playing at 7.
And there's a Chinese play also that if they're showing it, if they're having any matinees, maybe they're not, but I went on Sunday and we went to see somebody's just like a Cornish play, like a college play.
Yeah.
Shenzhou, I don't know what it's called, but it's a Chinese play. It's very famous.
The Shenyu or something like that. Yeah, it's the big cultural play. Yeah,
it was massive traffic. I'm like, it's a Sunday, nothing's going on, nobody's playing, and then I'm like, and then I saw the sign. I go, oh, this is a very famous play, and no wonder everyone. Yeah, so you're gonna congratulations,
good luck, Steve. Congratulations. Maybe take that old monorail or something.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna have to borrow my friend Carl's helicopter.
Your friend has a helicopter?
Yes.
Why aren't we like using that?
Around?
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to take advantage of my friends and their cool things. Like, it's rare that I even hit my friends to go on their boat.
They got boats too?
I don't know if he does. He probably does. If he has a helicopter, I'm sure he has a boat.
Kind of imagine.
I didn't know you were moved up in the world like that.
I know.
I know a lot of
fancy people you know, man.
Don't know anybody with a helicopter.
Hey, there's some hockey players I play with are successful.
Yeah,
not all.
I mean, helicopter successful.
But some of them are. Yeah, right.
That's pretty. I mean, I think of guys like Bill Gates. You know, those kind of guys.
Bill Gates and Carl.
Yeah. All right, Carl.
Go, Carl.
Have you ever seen like the black helicopter flying around in the South End? That's probably Carl.
Just pointed. Hey, Carl.
Okay. I mean, up in the sky, they all look black to me. I mean, because it's very high up there.
Yeah.
And
fair.
But okay, I'll just assume every helicopter I see is Carl.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Yeah, just say, hi, Carl. Hi, Carl.
I think that's Carl. Where did it come from? The South? I feel it's got to be Carl.
Nice.
All right.
Let's get to our contestant today. We got Jeff in Puyallup. Jeff, are you there?
Hey, buddies, I'm here.
All right, Steve, get out of here.
Yeah, take your helicopter with you.
Yeah, go ride your helicopter with Carl.
See, there's this helicopter right there.
Oh, look, it's black, just like you said.
I told you.
Wow.
Don't make this stuff up.
Wow,
That's really cool.
That's a heavy-duty helicopter.
Yeah.
That looks like if there's a zombie apocalypse, you guys are ready.
I'm ready to rock.
Carl's ready. I'd like to know what that's equipped with. Maybe some phasers and photon torpedoes, perhaps.
It's not a starship.
I don't know. Listen, it's my image. It's my fantasy.
For those playing at home, Jeff will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jeff, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Nice. Hematology is the branch of medicine involving the
Blood.
study of, Abigail Breslin starred in the movie Little Miss What?
Sunshine.
Yes. What do the 13 stripes on the American flag represent?
Colonies.
Yes. Which MLB player was nicknamed Charlie Hustle?
Speed Rose.
Yes. How many events are there in a heptathlon?
8, 10, 12.
No. What part of the human body is affected by scoliosis?
The back, the spine.
Yes. What is the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel?
666.
Yes. Which animal product does an ovo-vegetarian eat?
Oboe?
Ovo.
Oh, I don't know. Corned beef.
No.
Corn hash.
No.
Pass.
What kind of animal is the Disney character Dumbo?
Elephant.
Yes. What year of the early 90s did Michael Jackson release his album Dangerous?
93. 92.
No.
91.
Yeah. And Jeff gets 8 correct.
All right, Jeff.
There's a pretty good score there. Little room for some wiggling by Steve.
He likes to wiggle.
He does. I've seen Steve wiggle before.
I don't even want to know what that means.
It was in a purely professional.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's his buddy Carl. Steve's just landed in his helicopter. Look at that.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's happening?
Thanks, Carl.
Wow.
See you later.
No problem, boy.
Thanks, Carl, for dropping off Steve in your helicopter.
Oh, there goes Carl. You say, look at that. Hey, look at that. It's a black helicopter. It must be Carl.
I told you, it's Carl.
We spare no expense on our sound effects.
Talk about sound effects.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's truly real.
Shout out to Peltram Plumbing, because that's where Carl made his great life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait. I know being a plumber is a good profession, but like helicopter good?
Well, he does a lot of other stuff. He's a very smart investor.
Oh,
there we go.
Nice. See that?
Yeah.
So you take your money and you invest it. Oh, I hear that's a good thing.
He's a very smart businessman.
Yeah.
So it's always funny when everyone else is sharing like their business ventures in the room, and he's just looking at him like, you're all dumb.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You want to look at his face when everyone else is explaining their stuff.
Carl talks, I listen, because he's done so well that he can afford a helicopter.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Hematology is the branch of medicine involving study of the what?
Blood.
Yes.
Nice.
Abigail Breslin starred in the movie Little Miss what?
Mermaid.
No.
Sunshine.
Yes. What do the 13 stripes on the American flag represent?
Colonies.
Yes.
Okay.
Which MLB player was nicknamed Charlie Hustle?
Pete Rose.
Yes. How many events are there in a heptathlon?
10.
No.
11.
No.
12.
No.
Oh.
What part of the human body is affected by
Shut it.
scoliosis?
The spine?
Yes. What is the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel?
69.
No.
90,000.
No.
14.
No. Which animal product does an ovo-vegetarian eat?
Animal product. Gizzards?
No.
I don't know. Animal product. Poop?
No.
That's it.
Whoa.
Nails?
No. What kind of animal is the Disney character Dumbo?
An elephant.
Yes. What year of the early 90s did Michael Jackson release his album Dangerous?
92.
No.
91.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You lose 8-7.
Nice job, Jeff.
Oh. Thank you.
You're very welcome,
Nice,
sir.
nice, Steve.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve, you can have this.
Yeah, there you go. Nails.
Oh, I'm getting excited. So excited.
You could have gotten a tie if you would have known the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel, because Jeff got that correct.
How the hell do you know that?
It's because it's a weird, dumb trivia thing. It's 666, 666.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the number of the beast.
I'll try to remember that, but I won't.
Okay.
That actually pretty cool.
Yeah. It was like one of those fun ones that I've seen before. How many events are there in a heptathlon?
I think 7.
Yes.
Yeah, hep is, I don't know why, but hep is 7. And then you go,
Hex.
I don't ever associate with that. The other things you can sort of figure out.
Yeah.
Like a hex would be 10.
Yes.
I think.
No, hex is 6.
Hex is 6.
That's
Oh, then
6
I'm
sided.
really way off.
Yeah.
No excuse.
So I can
then.
ask more of those geometry questions.
Gamers know that hexes are 6 because we have hexes that we always move in.
So what's a 10-sided thing?
decathlon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
Deca, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Stevie.
And then does anybody know the animal product that ovo-vegetarians eat?
Oh, eggs.
Yes.
Oh,
Ovo is egg. That's it.
okay.
Ovum,
Yeah.
like the ovum. Well, you don't want to think of it like that, though.
Yeah, that makes it weird.
Sorry about that.
Oh, great. Well, congratulations. I mean, sorry for your loss, Steve.
Yeah, congratulations for your loss, Steve. We got a woman that just shared that she makes about $150,000 a year to name people's kids. That's her job. She makes $150 grand doing
paying
it.
her?
Naming. You're going to hear from her at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. I am prepared for you to say to my face, okay, Boomer,
Nice. There we go.
Because there's a new trend of expectant parents paying anywhere from $1,500 to $10,000 to have a baby namer. A baby namer find a fitting name for their child.
Okay. I feel we could do that for people.
I feel like I could just go on the internet and like there's probably like a hip hop name generator, and I would maybe that's not the best way to go.
Hey, listen, at this point, Steve, why not? You're going to save yourself $10,000
because really Tatum's real name is T Drizzle.
Yeah,
but,
nice. T Drizzle's great. Yeah, you know me, man. I'll do anything I can. I'll help you out with T Drizzle if you give me $10,000.
Some people get so stressed about the naming of their kid, like legit. Tatum was the first name that Sid suggested, and I was like, sounds great.
Yeah,
flows up, had a good flow. The second name was Red Rotten, so I was like, I'm in.
Red Rotten's a great name.
Yeah, that's a wonderful one.
I think it can be double
Red
R.
Rotten
Let's
Migs.
do it. Yeah. Red Robin, Red Rotten. I mean, I think the two R's make it happen.
Yeah, the second one I wasn't feeling. I think it was I was like, Tatum's a cool name, and I know it's a dumb reason, but it was because of stupid Bad News Bears movie.
Hey, if it's good enough for Ryan O'Neal's kid, it's good enough for you.
I was like, it's one of my favorite movies.
It's pretty. It's amazing. So she came up with it, and you immediately said, "Oh, that's awesome because of my movie."
Yeah.
You know what? Your wife sometimes
it was meant to
hits
be.
It right. She just hits it right. Like why? She's probably thought, "Isn't it a wonderful, beautiful name?" And you go, "Well, I'll tell you why I think it's a good name."
Yeah.
She'll be like, "I'm sorry, what?"
It's a great picture for the Bad News Bears.
That's what it was. All right. So let me tell you about Taylor Humphrey. She's a baby namer. And Taylor claims she makes around $150,000 a year naming babies. And, of course, she has a process. And let's hear her process.
Here are my top suggestions for a little brother. I would say Emmett, Miller, and Grady, Wilson, Waylon, Fletcher, Langston, or Harvey. I'm kind of trying to evoke a ritzy Art Deco 1920s revival. Happy baby naming.
Okay.
I just don't want to get a concussion, but I really do want to slam my head against the desk.
I don't think it's Gen Xers, man.
What?
This is all millennial Gen Z, and you're going to okay boomer me, and you know what? Come up with a name for Gen Xers because they're going to think this is stupid too.
The process of choosing a baby name is about coming into alignment with your child and selecting a name that reflects the fullness of who the child will be. With a thoughtful, meditative approach, we can bring the joy back to naming.
Look, Taylor Humphreys is a genius. If she's making $150,000 a year,
I want to undercut her. I'll do it for $5,000.
I mean,
like all of those names, like as she was like going through all of them, I'm like, no, that's an easily made funnable name. That one is too.
Harvey.
You need to find names that don't like rhyme with stuff. Like, you don't want to name your kid Grady. It rhymes with gravy. Do you want to be Gravy Grady for your entire school, career?
It's better than being named Rock.
That's true. What if though Grady wants to join the Navy at some point?
Oh, Grady Navy?
Navy Gravy. Navy Grady. Son of a...
you know what? How much do we have to pay you for this, Steve?
Oh, I wouldn't go with Grady. That's not a good name.
Well, we just call the kid Grady Chuck. At this point.
Chuck would be the name for everybody.
Oh, Chuck would be...
Have you thought about naming him Chuck?
Taylor is a genius. I can't make fun of Taylor. She's making $150,000 a year off of people's...
I make fun of the dummies, that pay for it.
Right, we can goof on her all we want, but she's laughing all the way to the bank.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
Okay, so, again, you probably never heard of this. A professional baby namer says that she makes about $150,000 a year naming babies. So, based on this, we want you to fill in this sentence. No one believed me when I say I made money doing blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Again, fill in this sentence. No one believed me when I say I made money doing blank. Calls and texts after Foo Fighters.
BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. You're going to be in one and two camps on this, okay? You're going to be like me, old and crusty, Or you're going to be one of the kids that go, this is a perfect idea, and I think you're a moron for not liking it.
I don't want to be old and crusty.
You are, dude.
What about the camp of, it's the dumbest idea ever, but good for you for making money and taking advantage of the stupidity of this world?
You are old and crusty and appreciative.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's me too.
Yes.
Because we're
I'm
talking-
accepting old and crusty.
Yeah. Because this professional baby namer, yes, that is a thing. A professional baby namer says that she makes around $150,000 a year naming babies. And Joe, if you can find the audio of her, just because of the way she describes what she does, she has a process, you are going to roll your eyes. I mean, seriously, you are going to be like, I'm 102 years old. I cannot believe I think this is the dumbest thing ever. So here is Taylor, I think her name is. Yeah. Here's Taylor describing what she does, which gets her $150,000 a year naming other people's babies.
Here are my top suggestions for a little brother. I would say Emmett, Miller, and Grady, Wilson, Waylon, Fletcher, Langston, or Harvey. I'm kind of trying to evoke a ritzy Art Deco 1920s revival. Happy baby naming.
I never want to look at my kid like, this is my kid. Art Deco,
that's a pretty cool name. I'm Art Deco.
Kind of, yeah, right.
It's better than gravy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And we're talking about the 20s, I guess, which was 100 years ago. And so she wants to bring back some names. Yeah, she wants to bring back names from 100 years ago, which I guess that happens. Names do go in and out of style, and
sure,
maybe some old people. Because I've met some young people with some, I met an Esther recently, and she was in her 20s.
I'll lose my mind if I ever meet a 20-year-old Gertrude.
Yeah,
or Beatrice. I would buy that person a drink.
So we're wondering, based on the idea that there is a professional baby namer, we're wondering, fill in this sentence for us. No one believed me when I said that I made money doing blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Borgen in Tacoma. Borgen, you are on the Rock.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Not too bad. Am I saying your name right, Borgen?
Yes.
All right. So how about you, Borgen? What is it that you do that people can't believe you make money doing?
Well, I fell on some hard times in my 20s, and I got paid to deal sexual favors in order to have a house, basically.
You were a gigolo?
Kind of, yeah.
Nice.
All right, Borgen, was this sex with men, women, both? What did you get to do?
No, it was just one woman.
Really? There was a woman that paid you to... You are that desirable that somebody paid you to have sex? I couldn't pay them to have sex with me. What?
No, she was basically just I'll pay your cell phone bills, I'll pay, I'll give you a room. Just all you have to do is do favors.
Was she attractive to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds like no.
Yeah, but attractive enough to be willing to take the money. Yeah. I mean, that's...
Was she somebody...
I was about to say, was that a hard job to do? But a difficult job. That's probably the more proper term in this context.
All right, my next question, I hate to say it just because, look, men are visual creatures usually, and if she's into men, do you think that she was unattractive enough that no man would want to be with her for free?
No. I think she was just having hard times, but was just willing.
Maybe she just didn't want to deal with the drama of dating and just was like, I have extra money. And this is how did it even start? Were you how'd you get even introduced to her to where you would want to, where she's like, you know what? I feel comfortable enough asking this guy, I'm going to give you some money if you want to do it.
Yeah, it was through mutual friends. But like I said, I had fallen on hard times and I got kicked out of my place, and she was just like, hey,
and then she
I'll give you a room and all this stuff.
So,
you got to do this.
Borgen, did you think maybe you could make a career out of this? I mean, look, if somebody comes to me wanting to pay for sex, at this point I'm like, maybe this is my calling. And granted, it is illegal to do that. So
I want you as a reference, Alice.
I want to be clear. We know this is illegal, but I'm saying that, in some parts of the country, you can go and professionally get paid to have sex. Did you ever think you could make a career out of it?
I never really thought of it that way. I don't know.
Oh, man. I mean, as soon as somebody's paying me money to have sex, I totally think of it that way. I might even think I'm
go pro.
I would definitely have a higher self-esteem to the point where people would go, you're not that special. She's just very needy.
Or at least get an agent and see, like, hey, is this something that I could parlay into a business?
Oh, a sex agent,
But then you got to pay the agent.
Where do I go to get that kind of agent? We have our agent, Mr. Anderson.
He'll do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, as long as the check clears, I'm sure he'll represent you.
You're absolutely right. Mr. Anderson, if he knows you can make money for him, he'll do it. Borgen, how long did this go on?
For about 8 months.
8 months.
And if you did the math, approximately how much money do you feel like you've made from that situation?
8 months.
Oh, geez. That's tough. That was
I guess you're paying
over
bills.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, that's a lot of money. 8 months of free rent and all sorts of bills being
Thousands
paid.
of dollars.
Yeah, that's
thousands at least, yeah.
Damn,
That's
Borgen,
awesome.
how many times did she want it in a week that you had to pay back?
About 2 or 3.
That's not bad. And were you allowed to go and be with other people, or did you have to be exclusive?
No, I was allowed to do whatever.
What?
Yeah, she was just a sugar mama, man.
Did you guys keep in touch? Like, are you Facebook friends?
Well, they had to keep in touch, right?
Do you know what she's up to these days?
No, yeah, she's married and has kids and stuff. But
I wonder if her husband knows she did that.
That's how she met her husband.
Right?
Oh, How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, it's Pretty Man.
That show would have been a lot better if they had her as the subject.
Instead of Pretty Woman, spoiler alert, but it's Pretty Man.
I don't know. I don't think she'd tell him. I mean, would you want to know that if you were married and your wife all of a sudden came to you and said that?
Oh, I'd be fascinated. I'd be like, tell me.
You really would?
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what?
Oh, wow.
We don't need to watch that Spider-Man movie right now.
Yeah.
Let's turn the TV off and let's have a conversation. I've got some questions.
Sounds like something you can recreate at a later time, too.
That's amazing. Well, appreciate the call, Morgan. That's wild.
It is wild.
Man. It's wild because, Steve, you and I both had similar dating histories in our younger days. And
but by similar, meaning none.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the idea that he got paid, it isn't right. I mean, it really, you had to be a superintendent to make money.
I'd be the worst gigolo because I would get busted for.
By the way, I know what you did there when you said you'd be so pumped.
That's it. I know the puns just don't stop, and they're not intentional. But I'd be bragging about it to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you would.
It'd be a good thing there wouldn't be like social media at the time because that would just be my post on Facebook. Be like, just got banged and I got paid. And I'd be holding like the $12 or whatever.
Who covered rent for this month? This guy.
That's right. You know who covered it? Me and the little me.
I'm making this post from my phone, which is covered for it because I give up the body.
I would have no problem doing that either. Man, that would, wow.
How about this person said in high school, nobody believed I was getting paid to package porn mags for a local distributor. Yeah, some people deliver newspapers in high school.
What a great job.
Yes.
Man, you don't have to worry about that until the internet came along and you realize, okay.
It's gone, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that specialness anymore.
Oh, you'll like this one, BJ. Someone said, I built the Flying W guitar for Weezer. The body was in the shape of their logo. And they used it at Bumbershoot about 12 years. I remember that, 12 years ago. I remember that guitar. Rivers played it and had the Weezer logo.
Yeah. Well, so what did he say about it?
He built it.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'm very, very stoked about that. Wow. That's a good, yeah.
Someone said, no one believed me when I said I made money on Xbox Live by pretending to be a busty girl. I'd find those annoying kids in Halo lobbies and slide into their DMs, offering them pictures and whatnot. But I couldn't do it for long because my Xbox membership was running out, and they paid for years of Xbox Live and gave me Xbox points so I could play their game. I made about $1,000.
I believe it.
Why not? Catfish, baby.
Yeah, there's a lot of thirsty dudes out there.
Yeah, as Steve and I pointed out. Yep, I would have been that guy going, sure, I'll take your pictures. Here's some cash. I don't care if it's not you. Yeah.
I'm still blown away by that guy, huh?
I know. Borgen's the man.
Amazing?
I mean, at this point,
He should write a book.
Yeah, he really should, yeah.
The greatest 8 months of my life.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, man, Borgen, you could have been the man. You could have been doing this for everybody. Probably just troll Mercer Island. I bet there's some women over there that would be glad to let you be their, sugar mama. You could be that. Well, we got this dude. We got to talk about the man that tried to assassinate President Reagan, who's now a singer, songwriter, and playing a show. Again, the guy that tried to assassinate President Reagan. I'll tell you all about this at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.